Can you stop trying to get us legally caught up on this free nigga version of the podcast, please?
I would drive my partner crazy. That's how I would
respond. I want to hear about that later because men love to say that women are crazy, and my response is, what are you doing to make her
No, niggas are crazy.
What are you doing to make her crazy?
No. See, that's my fucking problem. Y'all want to blame all y'all crazy antics on us. No,
I can't blame every single one of them. But that is a question that you need to be asked.
See, and this is my problem with you females, okay? Hit my cancel button before I say what I'm about to say.
Warning. Cancel culture is imminent.
You women think that y'all are crazy.
We are.
Y'all will tear up the fucking house. Y'all will destroy everything in the house if y'all catch y'all man in bed with another woman.
That's not the only reason I would tear up the house.
A nigga will kill you if he finds you in bed with another nigga.
There's women on here that will do that too.
You don't understand the extremities population.
I'm just saying anything a man can do, a woman can do, and vice versa.
No.
Yes.
I'm talking about the lengths that, like, the lengths a man will go through is ridiculous for the sake of, like how men will go over a situation that they'll call love. They will do shit you would have never thought that man could do. A lot of the time when y'all do crazy shit, that is not a surprise to us. We saw your crazy when we met you. But the extremities that a nigga will go through, that a man in general will go through, you would have never saw it.
No. I disagree.
Okay. I'm telling you, if you told me you cut your nigga, I'd be like, okay. If I told you some of the crazy shit I've done,
I'd believe it because you're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You be wearing white socks and putting them on the table.
It's my house, nigga. How is that crazy?
That's crazy.
And they have great bottoms. Y'all gonna stop talking about my socks.
No. There.
Shout out to Vaughn.
At least put that
It's the fact that was her. That was the key indicator. That was the big red
That's
flag
it.
for her.
That's
She was
it.
like, white socks on the table. Hell no, this nigga through the roof crazy.
Wearing white socks on a podcast. Like, at least throw some black socks on.
Why? I hate black socks.
I can tell.
Okay. Anyways, you women y'all don't understand. I swear y'all don't understand fucking crazy.
No, you just ain't running into girls that are crazy enough. You ran into some crazy, but there are crazier out there, believe me.
Okay, see, in that, you're right. I ain't ran into no crazy.
Because there's a show.
You're right.
There's a show.
You're right. I ain't ran into no crazy.
Of like
women.
Love Made Me Do It. It's like all women
because
or whatever.
I'm not attracted to crazy women because I can smell it on the first date. But I know many women that have dated me and would never think I'm crazy because I've never even hinted at it. And I've done some crazy shit for fucking love.
You know why? Because they don't see red flags.
No, of course not.
They're colorblind.
Yes.
Remember we had that conversation?
Yeah, we did have a conversation. Women can be colorblind. Stop doing that. It's just a lower percentage in comparison to men.
Okay.
Women can still be colorblind.
Sure.
But yeah, y'all don't see red flags.
No. Do you see red flags? Do you run or do you like just be like, fuck that red flag?
Oh, I was on a strict 3 red flag rule prior to dating my current girlfriend.
Will you stop interviewing my cameraman, please?
It's both of you.
No, it's...
He's more fun to talk to, sorry.
Oof. Her words, not mine.
Why do women get offended when you ask them what do you bring to the table?
I guess they're not bringing enough to the table.
No, I mean, like, women get offended. Like, majority of women, they get pissed off when a man asks them, what do you bring to the table?
How do you say it? Because also the way that you say things
What
is...
the fuck does that matter? It's a goddamn question.
No.
What do you bring
It's
to the
not
table?
what said, it's how
Okay.
you say it sometimes.
So if we got in a relationship today, like what can you provide?
No, okay, that's fair. So, am I just speaking off of mine?
Why
or
do
am I just
women
going
get
off-
mad when I say, yes,
Maybe they're not
you
bringing
don't
enough
speak
to
for
the
all women. I want to know
table.
what you...
Maybe they're just not bringing it to the table. I don't get offended by that question personally because I know I bring plenty to the table. But I feel like if I was a little insecure about what I'm bringing to the table, I'm still in the works to bring something to the table. I can see myself getting offended about that.
Name 3 things you bring to the table.
I have my own house that I'm not splitting with anyone.
Under
That's a
any
good one.
circumstances ever, no
That was
matter
a
what
good
they do.
I have a great job. And I don't know, I just provide for my own. I'm on my grind.
We don't care about that.
The third one?
Yeah, we don't care about that.
We What do you mean you don't care? Don't you want somebody else? You said earlier that you want somebody that's grinding with you.
What's that gonna do for my relationship?
I mean, obviously, if I'm gonna grind, you're gonna grind. We're gonna grind together on this relationship.
No, that's not you.
We're
bringing
gonna
something
work
to
on
the
this
table.
shit together.
Congratulations on fucking working a fucking 9 to 5. Like nobody. Good job on being an adult. That's
I
not
do more
bringing
than
anything
just,
to the table.
I do more than just work my 9 to 5. I have part-time jobs that I also am working
That's
on.
not bringing anything to the table.
How is that not bringing anything to the table? That shows my hustle and determination. A lot of people don't have that.
Like,
a lot of people cannot bring that to the table.
Your grind. Now, see, this is my issue. Like how we throw around this word. Like I'm grind. I'm on my purpose. I'm about my business. All this shit. What does that equivalent to? Like people say that, and then they go to work, and then they come home from work, and they go to the gym, and then they come home and they eat dinner and they go to bed.
No,
and they say I'm motivated.
No, I want to own my own dance studio. So I work my full-time job, and then I also teach in the afternoons from time to time. Well, I mean, I have a set schedule, obviously. I don't work every single afternoon because I'd be burnt out. But do you think I want to teach every single night or every other night or whatever? No. But, like, I want to own my own dance studio. So I am putting in the time and the work and the effort, even though I know how to dance. I know how to teach dance. I'm putting in the hours. I'm learning how to deal with different types of kids. I'm learning as much as I can from the studio directors I'm underneath so that I can own my own dance studio later on. That's my grind.
Eat my own foot.
Finally, I get him to shut up.
You gotta win on that one. You gotta win on that. I understand why that question doesn't affect you.
Right, I bring a lot to the table.
No, because women, you get what I'm saying though. Like women will say, "I'm on my grind," and all you do is go to work and you come home.
If you would have asked me that, even in college, I feel like at such a young age, like I mean, I could definitely see like if like let's say we met in like when I was in college, and I was like, oh, like I go to school for this, that, and the third, and you're like, okay, what else? I'd be like, you know what? I'd be like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
That cough was just.
Yeah, it was the
That's
cough
how
for
I
me
would
too.
react to
It was
it.
the cough for me too.
Yikes.
I'd be like, what do you mean? What else? But I could definitely see how you would ask that. Like I would be very offended about that. But then now that I like,
Now you actually built your table.
yeah.
So, and my issue is that with like women would say, I am the damn table. Like, well, what does your table consist of? You gave me 3 very good points. You have a great job. You have a homeowner, and that you are working towards furthering something that can live on past you.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what most of you women are asking for, but like we asking for you to lead
But
us
I
in
also
some fashion.
I like things to be fair. So I definitely am.
Yeah, I know. I was on her side too. I was right there with y'all. I promise you. I was like, yo, she hit me with 3 good points. I can't even argue this table shit, and she's about to fuck it up with her next comment. Right?
I like things to be fair. So like, I want my man to be grinding. I want my man to come to the table with a bunch of things. I need to come to the table with a bunch of things as well. I can't just expect him to bring $100K a year and I'm bringing 30. We can't do that. That's not. I mean, I understand if you. And also, I have a goal and I like to make 6 figures very quickly, very soon. As much as whatever I need to do, I am busting my ass to do that. If I unfortunately I can't say unfortunately, if I fall in love with a kindergarten teacher, then I got to pick up the slack. That's okay. That's something I'm cool with. But like, I cannot expect you to come up with this much hustle, this much grind without having the same energy. Mm-hmm. That's just not how that works, personally.
That's fair.
She didn't fuck it up.
Nah, she didn't fuck it up. How you feel about changing a relationship?
What is change? Because we need to be specific. Like, are we like changing our gender? Are we changing our sexuality? Like that's
no, nigga. Like a nigga making changes to his lifestyle for you.
Like what?
I need specifics. Like you met him at the club and you hate that he goes out to the club too much, and now y'all dating. You want to start going out to the club.
Well, how old are we? Are we 65 and he's still going to the club? Are we? Because like I like to go to the club.
If you
so
meeting niggas at 65 at the club, we got a problem.
No, I'm saying like if let's say we're 30.
Meet him at the club. Y'all start dating. He's still at the club.
How old are we? Because if we're still 27, I need to be up in there with him, or allow him to continue to go because we're still young. But if we met at 27, you're 65, and you're still going to the club. What is going on?
Y'all meet at 28, and y'all are now 31.
He's like, how often are we going to the club? Like, does he have a job there? Is he a DJ? Like, what is the situation?
He goes once a week.
For what?
To go hang out with his homeboys at the club.
And he's 31. I don't know every week, but I'm not against, like, because I am a huge advocate for making sure that you hang out with your friends. Because I'm going to hang out with my girls. Can't nobody take me away from my girls because I'll go insane. Because y'all, like, men just don't get you like your girls get you. So, like, and I obviously think it's the same for men. Like, the jokes that you say with men, you can't always say with me. Like, I mean, I'm a little bit more mannish sometimes when it comes to jokes, so I'll think they're funny, but not every woman thinks that's funny. So, like, what you may say to Jeremy, he may think it's absolutely comical, but to me, I may not think that shit's funny. And there's a different atmosphere there. So why can't you hang out with your guys? Maybe not every week. We got shit we got to do, but twice a month, I don't hate it. Maybe I'll just make sure to, if I hate being at home, I'll go hang out with the girls. I'll make sure to make more time to be like, hey, Fridays, he likes to go out. Let's go get wine. Let's go out to dinner.
You know the people that you talking against ain't gonna like your ass, right?
Who says that I'm talking against anyone? I'm just speaking from my perspective.
Against, like,
I'm talking
your
from my
ideology behind a lot of stuff right now is not what the predominant social media women.
And that's okay. Why can't I have a different perspective? That's what makes me me. That is okay.
Well, to be different out here. The fuck?
I'm not trying to be different.
Disagreeing with every woman that's on social media right now.
I disagree. The girls and I would have that same conversation. Like
your friends.
Yes, and birds of a feather flock together. I do understand. But also,
Thoughts
like,
of a feather, thought too.